My name is Armando Morales, and I am Maverick Morales' father.
My name is Angela Morales, and I'm Maverick's mother.
Hi, my name is Greg. I am Candace's brother-in-law.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I am Candace's big sister.
Hi, my name is Autumn, and I am Maverick's sister.
Hello, my name is Saul Morales, and I'm Maverick's youngest sister.
Hi, my name's Taylin, and I'm the flower girl.
Hi, my name is Evan, and this is my sister Lily.
Hello, my name is Maverick, and I'm the groom of this wedding.
My name is Candace, and I am the bride of this wedding.
Maverick growing up, as a baby, he was just perfect. He was his ideal child, never cried, never was a hassle. Just a perfect baby. Growing up, he was still a great child, but when him and his brother got together, they always got into some kind of problem. So it was, part of growing up, just being a kid. So he was always a blast.
Maverick was a very serious boy. He was a very good boy. He, ever since a baby, he played on his own till his brother Mitchell came along. Then they were both trouble.
What I remember is, well, he was pretty serious. He's the oldest, so of course he'd be the main guy there, and we'd just get into trouble. So I guess we all would get each other into trouble.
I was a very athletic child growing up. Loved baseball, football, basketball, pretty much everything. Just loved to play sports.
I'm pretty sure he was like mostly serious, especially in pictures. That's how he looked. But he was always like really lovable. We went to the park, me and him, one time, and he was teaching me how to throw a baseball. The baseball hit me in the stomach actually, and it hurt really bad. And I left like a bruise right here, but I learned how to throw a baseball, so.
As a child, what Maverick aspired to be that I remember clearly was only two things in life. He wanted to be a baseball player, or he used to say he wanted to be a preacher. I personally wanted him to be a pilot. That's why I gave him the name, but he never chose to. So that's that.
Candace growing up was a quiet child. She had me as a sister, so she probably couldn't get a word in edgewise. I don't blame her. But she kept to herself a little. She cheered, she played softball, basketball.
Candace growing up, I actually didn't get the chance to meet Candace until she was 17 years old when I was dating Michelle, her sister. There's a couple of things I noticed about Candace growing up. She's definitely very quiet compared to my wife, but a very caring person as well.
Growing up, Candace aspired to be a wife, a mommy, and somebody's everything. And I think that that is perfect that she found Maverick to be his everything. And someday the mommy to his pretty little kids. And so it just feels right.
Fondest memory of Candace was probably her just basically treating me like a part of her family, like a brother from the get-go when I was dating her sister. So she definitely made me feel like a brother in the household.
When I was a child, I remember myself being very to myself. My sister, she would always want to be in the spotlight, and I just didn't think she was impressive. I just thought that people who did that were weird.
We would always pick on my dad together and call him names and tease him. He would give it right back harder though. So I think we tag team a lot against him, and that was so much fun. I would never give away those memories for anything.
Our trip to Montana, my dad brought my sister and I and the Fisher kids, most of them, and my grandma came along. We took a road trip up to Montana, and we made a lot of stops along the way. We made a lot of fun memories with our cousins, and the canoe we found, and the beaver dam that we sort of took apart. But those are just memories that I have with my family that I'll never forget and that mean the most to me.
What did I think of Candace when I first met her? You know, this girl is very approachable, very caring. I liked her, you know, but that was before they started dating.
I didn't really like her. I don't know, like, he's my older brother. I always think he, like, deserves the best and everything. Just seeing how he is with you and seeing how happy and everything that you bring out with him, it means a lot.
I thought she was a good girl. Candace is a very sweet, nice young lady. I think she's perfect for Maverick.
I thought she was a very, very talkative person.
At first, I thought he was boring, and because he never talked. He was just quiet and boring, I thought, until we played volleyball together and he was a smack talker, which I liked, and that showed me his real self.
When I first met Maverick, I thought he was like a mirror image of myself when I was that age.
As soon as he walked in the door, I thought, is that Greg? He really looks like my husband. What the heck is going on? And I had to do a double take, to be quite honest.
Mom told us that Candace and what's his again? Maverick were dating.
All of a sudden, Maverick jumps out from behind a tree, and I just thought he was being weird, and I thought he was gonna pretend to propose to me but really not propose. So I was kind of frustrated with him, but he was saying some very nice things, and he ended up crying a little bit. I got that on camera. He was crying, and he got down on his knee and he asked me to marry him, and I said yes.
Maverick told me he was going to be proposing to Candace, and he had the ring, and I got to see it before she did. So I kind of knew what was going on, that he was getting ready to propose. Obviously, I freaked out. I had to freak out very quietly because Candace was in the other room. There was a lot of jumping and squealing quietly.
I thought it was kind of too soon, but then again, they're getting old. So they need to get moving and move forward. So I was excited. Honestly, I was very excited.
Must have been staring, 'cause when I caught her eye, it seemed like...
When Maverick and I have talked about having kids, I initially told him I would like to have 3 children. But Maverick has a thing with odd numbers, and it has to be even. So he said either 2 or 4, and I think 4 is too many, so I think we can start off having 2 in our minds, planning for 2, and then if we have 1 more and we make it 3, then that'll be perfect.
I really do not know the answer to that question. I do not know how many kids we're going to have when we're married, but that's a scary thought for me. But I would at least like 2, just to at least to replace ourselves in the population.
Okay. This is one where me and Candace don't agree, but this is what I think. I'm hoping she's going to give us at least 5 boy grandchildren, minimum 5. And it'd be nice if she gave us a couple of girls in there too. So 7 would be nice. That's what I'm praying for. So let's see what happens.
I think that Candace and Maverick will have 2, maybe 5, maybe 8 kids.
I think Candace and Maverick will have 2 kids.
What I said to a girl I knew before we even met, and I said, why don't you come and go?
Once we're married, the advice I would give to Maverick is don't wake me when I'm sleeping, and definitely don't pull the covers off of me because the claws will come out.
The best advice I could give Candace for when we're married is when it's my time to go to the baseball game and watch the games during the postseason, let me do it.
Marriage advice for Maverick and Candace would be that they respect each other and love each other. And I think on the basis of God's direction, they'll do fine. If you have that respect for the person, what they're going through and what they're, and so forth in the marriage, and you love them, I think everything else works out. I think everything kind of falls into place.
To love each other unconditionally, like, just to always be by each other's sides and never let go.
Best marriage advice, please communicate your best with your spouse, because when you stop communicating, that is just the worst. You just start feeling all these different emotions and you just don't know what to do. You just want to drive off a cliff sometimes and you just don't want that. So please keep the communication open and always talk to your spouse about everything.
Like lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where